We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Texas Rangers. The Phils have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Corey Kluber will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Now batting, Shohei Ohtani. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 22, Andrew.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. First at bat for him here, and he enters play 7th in the National League in round trippers. Ball 1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 3.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, and he's just off the league leading the batting race. He's in the top 5 of that category, but he is out in front in home runs and ribbies, so we'll see if he can make a push for the Triple Crown.
Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Cole is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Called strike on the sinker, 2-2 now.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
Fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 59 on the season as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
At the plate, A.J. Pollock.
Number 11. A.J.
Popped him up.
Pollock.
Guzman has a play. And that retires the side. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 Philly. Aaron Nola is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a 4-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Now to the plate, Willie Calhoun. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Right side, but it's well foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And it misses. 3-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Gregorius at short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They're still down. It's 2-0. So stepping in, Didi Gregorius, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as the numbers there tell you the whole story.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Dero, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto comes into play here at 273. 42 homers and 91 runs batted in. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. And it's fouled away. Gregorius aboard here at first with nobody out. And he struck him out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Too high, 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Cole is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. And in steps Scott Kingery. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he fouls this one off. A runner on first with 2 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Santana is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for Philadelphia as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
There now is Pollock, and he's got it for the first out. Digging in now, Danny Santana. He was hitless in the shutout last night. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Nola has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 22 on the year. And the Rangers crack the scoreboard. It's now a 2-1 game.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
To the plate now, Ronald Guzman. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Batting average down in the low 210s. A dozen home runs and 41 RBIs. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Now here's the pitch. Struck him out.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Here's Todd Frazier now. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
Hit back up the middle, taken in by Gregorius. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. At the plate, Shohei Ohtani, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Shohei Ohtani.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, a diving stop. What a play.
Outstanding play over there at first. That ball was headed for the hole, but he pulled it in on a dive. Then great presence of mind to take it himself for the out.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The windup and the 0-1.
Oh, that's off the plate.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. 3 up.
We're back now as the Rangers line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Robinson.
Here's the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 1-2 to the Rangers catcher. The 1-2. Fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And another foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down the first baseline. Hoskins grabs it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
A designated hitter, number 5.
To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Willie Calhoun. He got called out on strikes his last time through. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. 2-0 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2 balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. 2 out, nobody on. All even now, 2-2. pulls this one into the air out into right field. And Harper will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Now here it comes. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First pitch on its way. To third. Frazier is there. Odor to first, and Guzman to complete the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Didi Gregorius. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Down quickly go the Phillies as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. So digging in now, Hunter Cole. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Hunter Cole.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And he got him.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Look out, hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
set for the Rangers, the left fielder, Joey Gallo.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning will continue.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
At the plate now, Danny Santana. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Texas. They're down 2-1.
Leading off for Philadelphia, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
Ball 1.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, David Bodie.
Into the box, David Bodie. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Phillies have opened it up now. It's 4-1.
The body language from this hurler right now isn't the best. You can tell that he's struggling a little bit. And he laid one right down the middle right there. And he paid the price for it. That was a bomb.
Standing in now, Scott Kingery.
Second baseman.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gallo is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rangers' road to the show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Next up, the 2-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Still only 1 out in the inning.
Oh,
3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Driven nicely into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And they'll keep it going here as he's into third base with a triple.
Now batting.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
Into center field, line drive base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third, make it 5-1.
The right fielder, number 3.
Colby Allard enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning.
Now pitching for the Rangers, number 39, Colby.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
0-1 the count to Bryce Harper.
Ball inside.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Fouled off. Two, here it is. Fouled away. Still 2-2. Outside and a full count. 3-2.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The first baseman, number 17.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 3 runs already home here. And he misses there. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
A ball and no strikes. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. He's ready. Now the pitch.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. A ball that's carrying, but he can't get to it, and this might clear the bases. 1 run scores. And a relay home. And it's in time to get him. But on the play, 2 runs come across to score.
Now batting, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius
as he sends it on the ground to first.
Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So this once slim lead is slim no longer as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. Home half of the 5th coming up. Philadelphia is on top 7-1. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantaged counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see there, he's sitting in 2nd place in the National League in that department. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the 3rd baseman. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
He's set, and the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And it's fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
In now, Robinson Chirinos. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mccutchen is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Rangers leave 1. They're down 7-1. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He told me it feels like every ball they've put in play has been a laser. And the numbers back that up. 6 of their hits have come off the bat at 90 miles an hour or harder, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Here it comes. Full count now. 3-2. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single. Jesse
attention,
Chavez is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 30, Jesse Chavez. Now batting, the third baseman, David Bodie.
So now to the plate, David Bodie, and he fouls this one off. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that's it.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
A runner at first with no outs here. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
Into the box now, Scott Kingery, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here, as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's an 8-1 ball game.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through, and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
To the plate now, Andrew McCutchen. Popped him up. Guzman has room in foul territory. 1 away. One out for the Phils in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Settling in now, Rhys Hoskins. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Looking to minimize the damage here. Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
A ball and a strike. Two out, bases loaded. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Line drive to left. Gallo is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So it's 1 run on 4 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Phillies 8 and the Rangers 1. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Pollock on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder.
In now, Hunter Cole. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. And he misses 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Kingery's there, and there's out number 2.
The batter, number 1.
Digging in to try it again, Elvis Andrus. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he gets ahead 0-1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Into the box, Joey Gallo.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 8 and the Rangers 1. 7th inning ready to roll, and standing in is the veteran outfielder A.J. Pollock.
The center fielder, number 11, A.J.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Ready with the 0-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gallo is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Up next for Philadelphia.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius.
Didi.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Now batting, JT.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. This one's down to third. Frazier's up with it. One there. On to Guzman. They get them both, and that. Now in the box, Danny Santana. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now batting.
So next to the plate for Texas, Ronald Guzman. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Todd Frazier. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, David Bodie.
Number 13, David.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Luis Garcia comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Garcia.
In now, Scott Kingery, as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
1 and 2.
No one out with a runner at second. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Shohei Ohtani digging in next as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Santana is there, 2 gone. Ready once again, Andrew McCutchen. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Skied into straightaway right. Cole will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Phillies strand 1, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's gone about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. A throw down to first, 1 away. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. So 1 gone now in the Texas half of the 8th. And that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
A bouncer to the left side. And that's the second out.
Now back.
Striding forward now is the DH, number 5. Fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Ball 2.
Ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Set to start the 9th in this one. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper. Now the pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Chased the fastball that time.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
The 2-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Gallo arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The first baseman.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there. The swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left.
And gone up into the second deck.
Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. His second of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, you can see how pure his swing is, and that's why he's able to hit an incredible 60 home runs this season. Might as well start engraving his name on the MVP trophy because he's having a year for the ages. Witnessing history, folks.
The center fielder, number 11.
So now to the plate, A.J. Pollock, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2 down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now back.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
At the plate, Didi Gregorius, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
High in the air out to center field. Santana is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batter, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
So next to the plate for the Phils, JT Realmuto. From the stretch. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Into the box now, David Bodie, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Little pitch and catch chance for Odor at second base, and that'll do it. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Rangers. It's the Phillies 9 and the Rangers 1. Into the box now, Elvis Andrus starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Line drive to center field, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Sir Anthony Dominguez takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Stepping in now, Joey Gallo, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set and the 0-1. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Nobody out, runner on first. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Danny Santana comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 now.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
To 2-2 now.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box, Ronald Guzman, and it's grounded just foul down the line.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Still 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Right side. Kingery's there. Throw on to first. He'll take care of him, and the Phillies make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Phillies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Aaron Nola earns a league best 20th win as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Corey Kluber struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies, 9 runs on 17 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base.